Welcome to today's class. My name is Timothy. I'm a product designer and I am your tutor for today. So today I'll be showing you how to publish your design project on Behance for your Behance presentation and for case study. So I have a design I'll be publishing now. I have the design already. I have my wireframe designed. I have my high fidelity design. I have it designed already, and I have my brand identity designed. I didn't need to waste time on that. Then I have my Behance presentation also. Now, this is what you need to know about designing on Behance. After you have done your research, you've ideated, you've done your wireframe, your high fidelity, and you've created your design, you've completed your prototype, and necessary things you need to do for your design process. Then the next thing you need is to prepare your Behance presentation, your Behance case study. And that starts with your thumbnail. So you design a high catchy thumbnail for your Behance, which is going to be your should I call it, your project cover photo on Behance. Then you design other screens for your presentation. Now there is a format and also sizes for Behance. I already attached a video explaining how to um how to create your Behance template, and you can also go on my Figma community. You can visit my Figma community with figma.com/at Ahmed Timothy, and you can find this behind presentation template. So you can find this. It is a free template that I've created for beginners and also for designers that are looking to scale their design skills. So it's a free template for you. You can access the template, you can edit the template and use the sizes and let me say the frame for your Behance presentation. So back to today's purpose. I already have my design already, and the next thing I'll be doing now is to publish on Behance. So I'll select all my design. Let's have a quick walkthrough on the design. So here is the cover, the thumbnail, the cover photo, and I always love to number my pages with one, two, with numbers, so it will be easy for me when I export to do the arrangement on Behance. So I will not have to crack my brain or which screen is comes first, which follows. So I already have them organized already. So I love to number my pages. So this is the thumbnail, and here goes my first page. So this is going to be my first page on my project. You can see it has to be something attractive and something that calls for attention. And these are other pages, well numbered, good alignments, good proper arrangement, and few things that I added on my. And those are core things that you need to put in your Behance presentation, like your cover page, your project overview. You have to tell us, you tell your viewers about your project, your goal, what you aim to achieve on the project, and the challenges you encounter while working on the project. Your user persona. Yeah, for this project I actually have about 10 user persona for this little project, for this little case study, but I added two on my presentation just to save space and the rest. Then you include your design process, your research discovery, your user journey mapping, and low fidelity, high fidelity presentation, and other flows and steps that you follow for your design process. And also you make sure you include your user journey mapping. Yeah, it's very, very important. Your user journey mapping is important, your information architecture. So, and this is just a few mock-up of the brand identity. I didn't want to overwhelm the case study with brand identity design, so I just use a single mock-up for that. You can it's just based on flexibility. You can use as much as you wish. Then on my style guides and design system, I also didn't want to overwhelm my style guides, and because I have a complete set of style guide. I use bottom sets, input feed, my nav, my components. I actually got them from my design system. Yeah, this is a design system component that I sorry, design system component that I also make open. It's a public file available for every designer to use and to reuse for their design project. So I didn't want to overwhelm my project with that. That's why I just use the few important design style guide that I needed, which is my typography. I use OpenSAN for this project. I love OpenSAN, I love Inter, I love Roboto, you know, and others sans serif fonts. and this is my color. I use lemon, I use white, and here are the few components that I use on the project itself. So then this is the screen for my low fidelity design. Yeah, you can see my low fidelity for from onboarding to to the nap bar and to the main application. And here is the design I did for App Store cover. I also make use of that for my App Store presentation. And these are the design decision, what explain the design decision that I make in the design. So just just give a brief summary of your design decision. So audience, or let me say, so your user or stakeholder can know, every screen you design, every element you use in design, they are intentional. So you should be able to explain whatever you design, and just feel just these are other few screens, other screens on the project itself. So then this is my web app iOS experience. I designed this from scratch. I designed the App Store interface to get Wave wallet, and also Wave was designed by African for African. So we have to give that that's Africa vibe. And this is my home screen. I actually screenshot this from my phone some times ago, and I just just replicate the design. And this is my notification, and this is from Wave, and just little thing you need to do. And don't forget, this is a collaboration project. I collaborated with a co-designer while you, so we work on this together. Now let's move to the Behance case study presentation. So once you are done with your proper arrangement and the rest, so you select all your file. I will press Command D on my system. Then you come down to export. Sometimes you can you can just based on the size of your project and the elements you use. So but I do prefer using 3x because I want my JPEG to come in good quality, and JPEG. Then you click on export, but I will not export because I already have my exports done here already. So these are my JPEG also. So these are the export that I made for the design. Now let's move to Behance now. Open a new page, Behance.net. So I'm on Behance, and I will go to my profile. Yeah, so this is my profile. You can see I have some case study, few case study that I published on Behance already. So I'll click on share work, click on projects. So once you find this page here, this is where you attach your JPEG. So you can choose from all this add content here, or you can use the shortcut here. So I'll just come here, click on add content, and then come to my folder where I store my stuff. So you can locate that from your system. So let me just do that manually. Come to Behance. Then I'll press Ctrl A, but I will be excluding thumbnail. Yeah, because I didn't want thumbnail to be added here. I want to add thumbnail on a different page. So I will only be excluding thumbnail. Then I will import for every other design to the project. Now there are some things that you need to know, and while our image is loading, so I would just love to to use this to understand some few things about Binance for you. Now if you notice on Binance while uploading, you can see there are white spaces here. While there are some projects you see, and they all look like everything was exported as a single JPEG from Figma or from any design canvas. Actually, if you do that, you make a long design. Just imagine this old design. I make everything to be a single JPEG. The kind of quality. Even if I export it, I think the highest I can export with on Figma is not 4x. So if I even export with the highest size, I will not get a very good quality. So that is why I always break my design like this. You can see the way I section my design to different screens, so that because I know on Figma, on Behance, there is a feature for style. You can see this white space. We are going to close all this space. We close them and make the case study looks like they are all a single screen. So how are we to achieve this? Before we move to that, let's just go through the design itself. So this is the first page, and here follows this and this. Okay, you can see I didn't have issue switching between sorry, I didn't have issues rearranging my pages because I already have them numbered in number 1, 2, 3. So Behance follow that hierarchy to arrange them for me. But in case you use different naming for your project, or you have a reason to move any image up and then just click on this edit icon here, click on it, and you can see reorder projects. You can see add caption, that is, you can add caption individual to a project. So what I will do now is click on reorder project, then I will click on reorder project just in case I want to, let's say I want to bring this up. Let's just do that. So I'm moving this up now and I will save the reorder. So you can see I have this as the first screen, then followed by this, just in case you use a different numbering and you could not automatically have your project well arranged like this. So I will adjust that again, return my proper page. Now we are done with that, and the next thing we are doing now is setting our style. That is, we want to remove these white spaces that we have in between our pages. So I'll come to edit project here. You can see styles. I'll click on styles, then content spacing, and reduce the content spacing to 0. You can see as I'm reducing, you can see the preview. So reduce your content spacing to 0 and click on save. Now we have our pages, looks like they are all a single pages, they are all together. So we are done with that. And other thing to do, you can add text to your project, you can set your project grid, you can add video and audio, you can add embedment and other stuff. So but what I will be doing now, I want to add prototype. I want to add my prototype to the design, because I did a mini prototype for the design itself. So I did a prototype and I would love to add that to the project. And for me to do that, I would need to add my what's it called, embedded code. So restart prototype, then come to, you can see, okay, let's go back to Behance here. You can see adding prototype, share from Figma, Marvel Sketch, and other embedded code from Figma. So we'll come to the prototype page, click on share prototype, then click on get embedded code. So this is your embedded code. Just come and copy. I have it selected already, copy. So I've copied that, then I will go back to Behance and paste the code, then click on embedded, and my prototype will be added to the last page on the design. So I have my prototype added already. And if you want a custom button, you can actually make use of that. So you can see I have my prototype added on the project already. Then I will click on settings. Okay, sorry, before I click on settings, I want okay, follows and appreciated, get hired. I'll prefer get hired. Yeah, I'll prefer get hired. Follows. I just prefer getting hired, so I will leave it to get hired. Then I'll click on settings now. So here I can set my cover, my project cover. I can set my project title, add necessary information. So I'll click on edit cover. And you can see Behance automatically added one of the image for me, the very first one as my cover for me, but I'm not using that because you can see it does not have a perfect thumbnail size. So I'll click on plus, then come to the cover, the thumbnail I designed already, and yeah, so you can see this. I already have my thumbnail added, and I'll click on crop. So I love it this way, so I didn't have to crop out anything. So I will name the project with multi-chain hot wallet case study. So then your tag, let's add tags like crypto. Let's add tags like web3, UX. Okay, I think I have some I can use here. Love to use wallet app, so I feel okay. Fintech, but I always love fintech showing on every of my page. Then the category is UI UX design. So you click on category, select UI UX design, then click on done. Then the tools I use for this project, I I use Figma. So I'll start with Figma. I use Google Doc. I use what else do I use for the project? I use my this thing. I use FigJam for my, yeah, for my information, user and journey mapping. Then I use Adobe Photoshop too for my mockup. I use Adobe Photoshop for my mockup. Which other tools do I use? Okay, I think those are the basic tools I use. So you can, if you have other tools, I use ChatGPT for content. Yeah, yeah. So I use ChatGPT for content to generate some, some content, especially for my presentation. Then my project should be feasible for everyone. Yeah, everyone. I have that. Then I will now move to the additional content here. So on the additional content, I can include my project description, which I already have copied, already designed. So I will copy my description, come back here, then paste my description. So over the past few weeks, okay. Then team I work with, I collaborated. You can add, if it's a project that you add a collaboration. So let me search for Value Adeniran. Okay. Yeah, so I collaborated with this my co-designer, my fellow designer, and companies and brands. Let's say it's a job you do for a company or for a brand. So you can search the name of the company there. So with crypto wallet. Then you select the category if it's possible, if it's available, and if you have other people you want to give credit to, you can add that here, and you have that set. So let's have a quick walk through. Let's review what we've added already. We added the cover photo, the title, the tags, category, the tools used, and you are done. So if you like, you can disable comment on your project, but I would love to to get feedback from people, and just click on publish. So hi guys, we are done with our project publishing. We just published our case study on Behance, and let's have a quick walkthrough on what we published. You can see, but let's check from my profile. Let's check from the onset. Oh wow, this is beautiful. So you can see this is the cover, this is the first page. So I'll open the project now. Then let's have a quick scroll on the project. You can see, okay, a quick scroll on the project. I want to pass the scroll to the last page. Yeah, exactly. So I'm on the last page, which is the prototype. So I want to show you the demo of how the prototype works, because directly from Behance you can interact. Anyone that has access to the file, or let me sorry, anyone that has access to this Behance link can interact with the prototype directly from Behance here. So just click on create wallet. So user can interact. So it really makes your case study to be to be professional, simple, and lovely. We are all set here. Then let's start here. Then I can go to my scan, can go to markets, go to tab, go back to settings, go back to and little things. So that's all you need to know and understand about publishing your project on Behance. I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you. So you can, if you want more content like this, you can follow me on social media at Ahmed Timothy on Facebook, Ahmed Timothy, Instagram, Twitter, X at Ahmed Timothy, and you can also subscribe to my channel. My channel name is Ahmed Timothy. On my channel here on YouTube, I drop tutorials on Figma and other relative design tools and tips that you need to stand out as a beginner, or let me say as a product designer looking to scale in the creative industry. So like, comment, and share this video tutorial. You can check my page for other videos. I have a complete beginner video. If you are starting as a UI UX designer, I have a complete playlist for a beginner friendly tutorial for you to start your journey as a creative designer. Thank you, and see you in my next video.